I was busy thinking about
Baby, I got issues, but I love myself. Baby, I got issues, but I love myself. I don't like the way.
Hello fellow humans. It's finally the Q&A you've all been waiting for since yeah. Anyways. Stay till the end to see a Q&A for me since people asked. Follow my Insta to see upcoming and posted videos. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Enjoy. Smiling face with hearts. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Katsudon-san show. Today we will be interviewing some of the most famous pro hero couples. Why don't you introduce yourselves? Hi, Deku being the nervous sweet bean we love. My name is
Izuku
Bakugo. The way I fangirled when I wrote Bakugo as his last name. Fuck you Febrefku. I'll get back to the video now. I go by the hero named Deku.
Name's Katsuki Bakugo.
Come on Kachin. Put a little more effort. We aren't gonna get any more out of him. Face with tears of joy. My name is
Ichiro Kirishima.
But I go by Red Riot. I'm his girlfriend.
Mina Ashido.
I think they already know that, babe. Face with tears of joy. Still wanted to say it though. Face of someone who is completely in love.
Hi, I'm Momo
Todoroki. Thank you for having me here.
The name's Shoto Todoroki.
I'm Otako Uraraka.
I'm Tenya Ida!
Now that the introductions are out of the way, let's start with the viewers' questions. Oh, are they hero fans? Let's just stick with that. So the first question is for everyone from the Wild One. What's it like living together? Well, it's really not much different to when we were living together in the dorms. Towards the last 2 years, I think we all would spend the night at our partner's dorm room. Kachin used to stay over all the time. I guess if anything, it's just more calm than it was when we were dorming together. It's definitely not as chaotic now compared to when we were in high school. Well, with Pinky and shitty hair at the dorms, there was always something going on. I can't deny that. Grinning face with smiling eyes and sweat drop. I'll admit that we were the class troublemakers, but it made school a lot more fun. It wasn't as fun for Ida though. You guys stressed me out a lot. Face of someone who remembers all the shit they put him through for 3 straight years. Sorry Ida bro. I still feel bad about that part to be honest. But aside from that, I don't think anything else has changed. What about school? Do you guys miss going to class and seeing each other? Definitely don't. Life is way better without all of these extras around. Kachin, don't talk like that. He actually got homesick when we moved into our own apartment after high school. Deku, what the hell? Or, Baku bro really did miss us. Not even close Pinky. Bakugo going off because he doesn't want to admit that he actually does. Calm down Pomeranian. Face with tears of joy. Can we just move on please? Momo trying to defuse the situation. Whatever, I didn't like that question anyway, Bakugo being hella salty. Actually, I think you might like this next one. It's a question more for Deku. Me, Deku being an excited little bean. Yes. A lot of your fans saw a picture of you wearing Ground Zero's hero costume. Why did you do that? What? When? How? The nerd doesn't remember. What do you mean? I'll take it from here. Mina being a tea queen. Our class met up a few years back to celebrate Deku and Baku bro moving into their new apartment, and we had a little too much fun. By that she means that everyone got drunk off their asses, and we ended up playing Truth or Dare. It was a lot of fun, but it got interesting. To sum it up, Mina dared Deku to put on Katsuki's hero costume, and let's just say Baku bro liked it a little too much, grinning face with smiling eyes and sweat drop. And so did Deku later, smirking face. Wait, seriously? I don't remember anything. When was that picture even taken? That would be me, Mina taking credit as she should. She literally posted it the same night she took the picture, face with tears of joy. Is there a question for someone else? I'd like to hear it. Deku just wanting to move on. There are actually a few for you and your husband. This one is from Naomi Nay. How did Bakugo ask Deku out in high school? Oh my god, it was the best confession ever. Face with tears of joy. I literally started crying from how much I was laughing. Face with tears of joy. It should have been caught on camera. Face with tears of joy. I'm surprised Mina didn't have her phone out. Face with tears of joy. It's definitely in my top 5 favorite moments of my life. Face with tears of joy. Shut up you extras. Calm down Baku bro. It's just a funny memory. Face with tears of joy. In short, Ida, Eureka and I were sitting in the common area when we heard Katsudon mumbling something as he walked up to us. He looked pissed and determined, so I thought he was mad at me until he started rambling on about something. Mind you, we were in the background semi-quietly losing our shit. Then suddenly he stopped and yelled, "Go out with me nerd." Face with tears of joy. I literally had cramps for a solid minute because of how hard I laughed. Face with tears of joy. Shoto and I had to lean on each other for support so that we wouldn't end up like Mina and Kirishima. Face with tears of joy. And then Deku just sat there shocked and just said sure. Face with tears of joy. PFFFTTT, I forgot about that. Face with tears of joy. You guys done yet? Bakugo being annoyed from their teasing. Yes Katsudon, we are. Face with tears of joy. It looks like you all are very supportive. How does it feel to have all that support from your friends? It feels amazing. Katsudon never explicitly said that he was gay, but I was nervous to come out as bisexual. Well, Baku bro never really had to come out. His closet was made of glass. I won't deny that. I just didn't care if people knew. I definitely did. I mean, I don't blame you. It's really scary to come out. It was. I was so worried, but Shoto and Katsudon helped me gain the confidence to finally come out. When everyone was so accepting of me, it brought me to tears. He had nothing to worry about, but we're all happy that he felt comfortable enough with us to come out. It felt like a huge weight was lifted off of my shoulders. Both of ours, to be completely honest. It stressed him out a lot, and I hated seeing him like that. But it all worked out in the end. Is there any more questions for us? Just one more. It's a question from Unicorn Squad, and Chelsea Esra Rochua Ritanang. Do you want kids someday? And if so, how many? Well, Deku being massively flustered by the baby question. We've actually been talking about it recently, and we decided that we want to have kids. We don't really know how many kids we want, but we have already scheduled an appointment with obstetrician gynecologist that specializes in same-sex couples wanting children. Her quirk allows her to change the anatomy of a male so that they can be able to be impregnated. It can also make females be able to impregnate. We haven't really decided who would carry the child, but I think that's something we will be talking about with the doctor. Congratulations in advance. Thank you. Thank you so much. Smiling face with hearts. Our next question is actually very similar, but it's for the Todorokis. Really? Face with wide open eyes and flushed cheeks. Yes, they were also wondering if you wanted kids and how many would you want. Momo blushing as she looks at Shoto. Do you want to? Of course sweetie. Shoto smiling sweetly, grabbing Momo's hand. Actually, we're pregnant. I'm going to be an auntie. Face with big pleading eyes. Congratulations. Mina, we're gonna be aunties. Face with big pleading eyes. Loudly crying face. Congratulations. Congratulations. This is so manly. Kirishima crying in manliness. Katsudon, we're going to be uncles. Congratulations guys. Loudly crying face. Congrats icy hot. Thank you everyone. Thanks. We're really excited to start a family. Shoto being extremely and cutely excited for the baby. I call dibs on babysitting. Mina aggressively raising and waving her hand. Let's wait until the baby comes first. Grinning face with smiling eyes and sweat drop. Congratulations. A lot of people have been asking, so I'm sure they'll be overjoyed. There were some that were speculating on the quirk your children may have. Do you have any ideas on what the quirk could possibly be? Well, both of our families have been talking about it for quite a while now. Especially my sister. Momo and I have talked about it ourselves, and we think that our child might have two quirks like how I do. We think that one of our children will definitely have an element quirk. Add earth and wind, and then your mini extra will be the avatar. Face with tears of joy. OMG, wait, that would be so cool. It would. Deku would probably have 20 pages in detail about your kid's quirk. Face with tears of joy. Oh, he definitely would. Face with tears of joy. I will neither confirm or deny that statement. That's definitely a confirmation. Face with tears of joy. But that wouldn't really make sense, right? Shoto's quirk is ice. Ice melts into water. Dumbus. It seems like everyone else is just as interested about your child as you and your family are. I guess so. Face with tears of joy. It's nice to know everyone is as excited to see the baby as we are. Shoto cutely smiling. Of course. I can't wait to be an auntie. Loudly crying face. Same sis. Loudly crying face. I can't wait to be an uncle. Loudly crying face. Calm down, guys. The baby isn't even here yet. Face with tears of joy. Oh, Kirishima, you haven't had any questions yet, right? Now that I think about it, I haven't. There's actually one for you and Mina. Really? Let's hear it. I'm excited. This is another question from the wild one. Are you happy with how your lives are going? I've never been happier. Mina grabbing Kirishima's hand cutely. We went to middle school together, but after spending more time with each other in high school, and even after, we've changed so much, but in the best way possible. I wouldn't be who I am today without her. Babe. Face with big pleading eyes. 2 hearts. You know, someone once told me that if you can't imagine a life without seeing them first thing in the morning, and last thing at night, that's when you know they're your life partner. Kirishima squeezing Mina's hand in his. Babe, I'm trying not to cry right now. Face with big pleading eyes. 2 hearts. I love you. Kirishima being completely in love. I love you too. Mina getting very emotional. Kachan, this is so beautiful. Deku also getting very emotional. Please just get married already. Loudly crying face. We could say the same for you. Face with tears of joy. Wait, what? Eureka suddenly blushing. Ida blushing with her. Mina and Deku wiping off their tears. Yeah, you two have been together almost as long as we have. There's actually a question about the beginning of your relationship from back in high school. Someone has a question for us. Face with wide open eyes and flushed cheeks. I'm surprised someone is interested in our love life. Many people are. In fact, one of them is Thaisa Bernards. Their question was, how did you guys get together? I believe that I deserve the credit for this one. Mina taking credit being a tea queen and playing Cupid as she should be. Why do you say that? It was another one of those Mina trying to get tea games she always forced us to play. And it worked perfectly. It's the reason Ida and I got together. That was the only time that I was okay with one of her mischievous plans. You only say that because you got with floaty face with tears of joy. In our second year, Mina invited us all to have a sleepover one time. Meaning that she forced us to go. It was still a lot of fun. Momo cutely smiling. However, someone, Ida looking directly at Mina, decided to spike the punch. I swear it wasn't me. Babe, we all know it was you. Face with tears of joy. About that, grinning face with smiling eyes and sweat drop. No. There's no way. Wait, seriously? It was a dare. I couldn't refuse it. Loudly crying face. Who dared you? Face with tears of joy. Denki and Sero. No, cause that actually makes sense. Face with tears of joy. Oh, I can totally see that. Face with tears of joy. I'm crying. Loudly crying face. Face with tears of joy. Same. Loudly crying face. Face with tears of joy. Deku, why? Face with tears of joy. I'm very disappointed with you. Expressionless face. I was a kid and caved into peer pressure. Loudly crying face. Can you guys just stop attacking me and answer the question? Okay, we'll drop it. Face with tears of joy. Told you guys it wasn't me. Minna being hella salty. Can you really blame us for thinking it was you though? Honestly, no. Face with tears of joy. Anyways, moving on, face with tears of joy. We started playing Truth or Dare, and when I chose Truth, I was so tipsy that I spilled that I liked Ida before I could think about it. And then Ida just stopped functioning for a hot second, and was bright red face with tears of joy. I was honestly so scared because I thought his silence was him rejecting me. And then when he started functioning again, he asked her to repeat herself just to clarify that he wasn't hallucinating, face with tears of joy. It was kind of embarrassing, to be honest, Ida being very embarrassed. The best stories are the most embarrassing ones, face with tears of joy. This is very true, face with tears of joy. It was amazing to hear all of your stories, and see how you all act with each other. Thank you for coming here to answer all of your fans' questions. However, that is the end of the show. Make sure to like and subscribe to see more My Hero Academia content. Smiling face with hearts. Thanks for having us. Smiling face with smiling eyes and rosy cheeks. Thank you. Thanks bros. We appreciate your love and support. Smiling face with smiling eyes and rosy cheeks. It was great answering your questions. Smiling face with smiling eyes and rosy cheeks. Bye everyone. Smiling face with smiling eyes and rosy cheeks. Whatever. Thanks, I guess. Wow, Baku bros saying thank you? Unheard of. Drop it, Pinky. Wait, I just realized. My Hero Academia. We should probably drop it, bro. I don't think we're gonna understand face with tears of joy. Hello fellow humans. Thank you for watching until the end. I want to apologize if I missed anyone's question. I tried to find as many as I could. Anyways. Some of my viewers misunderstood what I meant when I said to put questions in the comment section for the Q&A video, face with tears of joy. They thought the Q&A was for me instead of the ships, but it warms my heart to know that you want to get to know me, face with big pleading eyes. 2 hearts. If you don't wanna watch until the end, that's perfectly fine. I promise I won't take any offense to it, and I'm already happy that you watched my video. Smiling face with hearts. For those of you who are leaving, have a nice day. Smiling face with hearts. Red heart. And for those of you who are staying, here are some of the questions. Smiling face.
Hey everyone, yes, this is my real voice, but edited because I'm not quite comfortable with doing a voice reveal yet. But here are some of the questions that was asked. So quite a few of them are from It's Lie Amazing, which is nothing wrong with that. The first question is, how did you watch My Hero Academia? I wasn't completely sure what they meant. I'm assuming if by how you mean how I came across it. I genuinely have no idea. I cannot remember at all. Most likely it was a recommendation or something I found on social media and I was like, I want to watch this. I was asked, what's your favorite AU? Don't judge me, my favorite AU is an Omegaverse. I love it. I'm actually going to be making an Omegaverse video in the future, but I love it. Please don't judge me. The third question was, who is your favorite character? And there's something wrong with me. It's Dabby. I also sent massively for him, so there's that. I was asked who my second favorite character was, and Bakugo, obviously, like, you saw my intro, it's kind of obvious. I was also asked what my favorite ship is, and if y'all have been following my videos, you know for sure that my favorite ship is Bakudeku by far. Like, trust, I would not be making this many videos of them if I wasn't absolutely in love with them. Another question I was asked is, do you watch any other anime? I kid you not, I have watched at least 80 different animes. I started watching when I was 12 years old and I kind of went off from there. This is literally my list and please don't judge me for my list. I was also asked, what games do you play? I don't really game as much now as I used to. My first game was Halo 3. I got crazy into the depths of Call of Duty. Same goes for Minecraft, even more. I stopped playing completely for a while because of high school, and my uncle took away my Xbox 360, which was my first console, RIP. But I recently, a few months ago, got back into Minecraft, so hopefully I can work with that. The last question I was asked by this person was, if you could be best friends with someone in the show, who would they be? I literally could not choose. It would either have to be between Mina, Denki, Kirishima, or Todoroki. Half of them I match and vibe with the chaos, and Todoroki is just like the best friend a person could have. And then there's 3 more questions from Amazing Red Heart. The first one is, who is your favorite friendship in My Hero Academia? I would have to say Todoroki and Deku, because they kind of just bring each other up. They're like each other's hype men, and they really helped each other become better people. The next question I got was, if you would date one of the My Hero Academia characters, who would it be? And in parentheses, I am not trying to sound creepy. Don't worry, bro, you good. And for this question, let's just pretend that they are either 18 and over, or I'm a teenager because I'm currently 20 years old and I don't want to sound like a pedo. So just purely based off of their personality, it would either be Mina, Jiro, or Todoroki. Don't question the Mina and Todoroki, even though I said I would love them to be best friends. It is very complicated. I don't understand my brain myself. The last question I got was, if you were chosen to get a quirk, what would it be? I'm assuming this means if I could choose a quirk, what would it be? I'm kind of about to fan out right now-ish. It would be blood manipulation. It's actually my OC quirk. Basically, she is able to manipulate blood cells. So some people can say, oh, it's like blood bending from Avatar, but that's one of the things she can do. She can also freeze the blood within them so that they can't move. She can boil them so she burns them from within inside and can expand the blood cells to make it so that they explode internally. Yeah, it's not a very child-friendly quirk.
Oh, that doesn't sound very heroic.
So that is the last question of the Q&A. If you stayed until the end, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And same goes out to the people that ask me these questions. It warms my heart to know that you guys want to get to know me. So that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching until the end, and have a nice day.